Hi everyone, it's Xarin from Smitten Kittens, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick review of a chalkpaint brand called Sanded Edge PH. It's a local brand na nabili ko sa Shopee, and it's been a while and I've been looking at chalk paints online because there's some stuff in the house that I wanted to paint. Now, what is chalk paint, if you may ask? It's a paint that's chalk based, so the finish is really matte. So I originally bought this because there's some stuff sa bahay na gusto ko pinturahan, including my table and a very old fridge that we had. So looking online, I saw the brand Sanded Edge PH. They had chalk paints and they're a Philippine brand, so you get to support local, which is a great thing. I got their 500 ml bottle in Sakura Pink. They also have mint green and a wide range of pastels and nudes. So anyone else interested? And the 500 ml is 435 pesos. So I ordered it and it arrived after 3 days. The jar was intact because I was worried baka mabasag siya, but it was protected by a layer of bubble wrap and it was also placed in a box. And the jar was also vacuum sealed, so medyo mahirap siyang buksan, but that's great because it means walang natapong paint at all. Next, I tried it out on wood surface, which I used on my wooden desk here. First, I sanded the surface because the base color of this desk is color gray, which is not optimal when you're painting pastel. Although, medyo mahirap siyang isand because it's very old and it already has layers of paint, so I just did the best that I can. But the chalk paint also covered the surface nicely after some 4 to 5 coats. Now, I only got that far or had that many coats because, as I said nga, the surface is gray. I imagine if you're working with a lighter colored surface, like white or plain unpainted wood, it would take far less coats than that. I also tried using it with a primer, which I had some white gesso, but it didn't react well to the chalk paint. Mas okay nga siya when I just put the chalk paint by itself without the primer. This paint also dries to the touch so quickly, like wala pa atang 10 minutes or approximately 10 minutes. Natutuyo na siya, so I can put down multiple coats quickly. So here's a finished photo of the drawers that I did using the Sakura pink color. And I really love the finish on wood. I did about 4 coats, as I said. And if you're working with a lighter colored base, you won't need as many coats as I did. I tested it out on these plastic planters that we ordered and has arrived like a few days prior. They're plastic and they're glossy, which isn't the best surface to paint on because the gloss will repel the paint. So it's advised na isand mo muna siya before painting it. But I ain't got time for that and I tried to see if kakapit ba siya sa glossy plastic surface. It did after some 3 coats, as you can see here. Although it will be a bit streaky because of the gloss surface nga ng plastic pot. But it still looks great, so I'm not complaining about that. And the final surface that I tested it on is a metallic surface, which is this fridge that we've had for 20 years approximately, sabi ni Nanay. It's really old, the color is faded, it has rust damage on it. So first off, I sanded it off with a sanding block just to get the grime and the dirt from it. And then I filled out the rusted parts with the filler before painting it. I also used the masking tape to cover over the chrome parts na ayokong malagyan ng paint. So, the Sanded Edge PH chalk paint went over it smoothly. This was less coats than I did for the wooden drawer because the base was already lighter. In total, I think I did about 3 coats for each sides, and you can see the finished product here. So after testing it on 3 surfaces, here's my rundown on the Sanded Edge PH chalk paint. So first off, it has great quality and it adheres to various surfaces easily, as you can see from my surface test. And then another pro is that it dries fast. It's easy to build up multiple coats because of this. It's also packaged well and ships quickly. And this is also one of the cheapest chalk paints you can get in the market right now, available in various quantities. You can buy 50 ml up to 500 ml. So if you're only painting smaller surfaces or small house decors, you can definitely get a smaller bottle. I got a larger one because I was doing bigger items. There's a wide color selection. As I said, there's a lot of cute pastels, which I really like. They do nudes. They also do other flat matte colors. And lastly, it's also locally made. At first, I was thinking of buying Rust-Oleum chalk paints to paint over my items, but when I saw that there's a local brand that's much cheaper, I decided to go for it instead because we need to support local, especially during times like this. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm going to have a new video in the upcoming weeks, so please stay tuned for that. Bye and happy crafting!